Alright, we're just going.
Let's
You know,
do it.
it's kind of a fuck it, we'll do it live.
Going to town.
We're in a
Yeah,
new town,
we
we're
are.
gonna burn it down.
Why is this? Why is this just... Ah, because it makes it. Whatever. Need some stuff
Some
over
cheese
there, but
stands.
We've got some
we're
dead
moving
bodies.
on.
We're gonna sell them.
Yes,
We
so
can't burn down every town, Tom.
What? Hold on.
that's why he's
That was my
establishing a trade
We're
room.
gonna have no places to go.
That was my
of
thought
bodies.
before I realized I didn't have the fire bombs that I wanted from the mad scientist lady. So
Oh.
we have.
But
some
had I
bodies
had
to
those,
sell.
I'm definitely on the plan of burning everything down.
I'm gonna jump on Iggy and we're gonna burn it down.
I love the...
When's the last time you used Iggy?
You only
I
used
feel
it
like we
once or
mentioned
twice.
Iggy a lot.
Iggy has been
was going to be
spoken
part of the
about
plan,
before,
and
or
then
more
it
than used. It was
Didn't we
probably
just
in
use it
Bernard.
when we went to infiltrate the mayor's place.
Yes.
I was going to use it,
I think
but
it
I
was
ended up
maybe.
posting up. Yeah, no.
I
I
Yes,
was
no,
gonna
just
use it.
once again mentioned.
Mentioned but not used.
Iggy's just like, now's my time to shine, as he's put back into the pouch.
Get back in there, Iggy. You're still in your statue.
Yeah, Iggy's like bug eyes get really big. He's like, and then
Getting out.
no, you're going back in the pocket.
Right.
Damn it.
Just be a good pocket insect. You're not Jeremy. Just shut up.
You're not Gerald.
You don't have all the
Yeah,
advantages
yeah,
that
hey,
he
how...
has.
Yeah, all you can do is become enormous and carry me around. That's not like Jeremy, who can, have glow-in-the-dark poop and give me away when I'm trying to sneak around. Okay?
And also,
You're not helpful like him. Okay, so, you guys, let's move you over. Actually, I'm going to... Okay, Joe's in here, cool. You don't need a token for this one. I don't think. All players anyway, so that's good. So, you guys are
in Duchamp.
over here. Yep, just heading up to Duchar after having a battle along the way. And do I actually like this one? I do, but maybe we'll get to it at some other time. Alright, so we can bring you guys over just to Duchar. Alright, looks like you guys can see -1. What shall I use? I must have something for this. No, it's the other one. Alright, for the time being.
I don't know if this is the first town since, if it's because
shit.
it's the first town. Oh,
Wait, who is this? Zoom out.
This is just a token holder for the time being. So I can give vision and Joe isn't just sitting there in the dark.
Oh, I was gonna say, is this Royal Drac? Who is this? Alright, I'm looking at this map. My first thought is, let's blow up the dam. and get out of here.
Hal's so reformed now.
I told you he wanted me, but
I'm getting
he's
odd Bernard, which is
Right.
with this place.
I
don't know, like,
forgot
you
that
guys-
he was
Bernard
supposed
was
to.
Burn. This is Drown. It's a different. It's very different.
Yeah, I
mean,
forgot
there's
that there was the whole, I'm gonna change. I'm a reformed dwarf now.
Listen, it's been what, 2 or 3 episodes, and you have not given me any hope. So reform is out the door.
I don't know if it's even been 2 or 3 episodes. I think it's
It's
just
been a year.
some time. Like time has passed, but we haven't been able to play. So
Been 3 years.
I held that against you. No, he had definitely come back, and then he was like, "I'm gonna change myself," and then he's just like, "Actually, we got somewhere new, and it's not on fire, so I hate it."
There's so much here that just I needed help changing, and no one provided it.
The love of
Well,
Hal's life is gone. He's a dwarf.
I mean, the problem is you probably went around asking. It's like, "Hey, can you change me?" And it's just like, I'm not into that. And everyone on the ship is just like,
Not at all.
no. All right, foot and diapers are the 2 things now on the list. Those are the 2 things you can't go for. Okay, so everyone, you guys get here. You are at the front gate. You are able to pull into, bring the boat into port, but then you have to leave the boat and walk just a bit. It's not far to town, but the port does not come right up to town. So I'm assuming you guys are heading to town, since that was the intent. But what are you doing? What's the plan?
I have a question. I thought that we had some interaction with folks on the dock, or was that just us talking to each other about what we would say when we got there?
That I don't remember. But if there's anything that you would like to discuss or interact with or do anything like that, then
It was
Yes,
specifically about the bodies that we were bringing back, about what we had fought in the oceans and what we had seen in the sky.
Oh, right. We were gonna give them a heads up about that, I think.
Yeah,
Maybe.
like I know that there was some discussion about that. Like we wanted to show the people of the town that we were here to potentially be allies by what we had accomplished on the way here, and then also ask about I don't know, the Alitha dragon that we saw in the sky.
okay. Let's see. What do I have?
I mean,
'Cause
that
that-
sounds right, everybody, right? That's what we had talked about.
Honestly, it's been so long, I don't remember.
That's fair.
It seems vaguely familiar.
I was
I
only
mean-
here for the drinking.
Right.
Oh, yeah, TJ did
That's-
like that.
When Captain Hookhand took you back to a room, TJ was like, "And good night, and good dreams as well." Boop.
Okay, so in that case, on the let's move this to this layer. Not that one. Oh. So, as you bring the bodies and kind of show them off and just, hey, look what we did. We ran into this. And now I'm seeing that this is Uncharted 4. Oh well, whatever. I'm moving on.
I think the slippers.
Right? This guy's got flip-flop. He's casual with all the stuff that
Everything
he's
else.
doing, which
Everything else
Yeah.
is over the top, and then he's just like, I got these on. I got my feelers on my feet.
he has Zoom meetings just from his ankles up. So he can be professional the whole time, except for, whatever. So this guy is, as you kind of present this to people around, some of the guys run and get this guy in. He seems to be of someone of importance. And as he comes, he greets you and says, I see the bodies that you have, and they are definitely those who have plagued the waters entering the town, and there are few who have been able to accomplish what you have done of fending off attacks from these beasts, let alone killing and capturing any of them. Their bodies, at least.
Drac is gonna be like, who are you?
Ah, yes. I apologize. My name is Gahir.
Well, Gahir, we also saw there was some sort of tentacle dragon in the sky, too. Is that something we need to be aware of, or something we could talk to somebody about?
Aye. That beast has plagued this region for months now. It and the creatures that you have apparently encountered have been a menace in the waters, reducing our trading options and supplies in to the city for, as I said, the last few months.
So, if we were to try to barter with the people here in this town about dealing with your tentacle problem, who would our captain want to talk to?
An interesting phrasing. However,
Do you owe us something? Somebody owes us something for killing these. I almost died.
I'm not sure we're there yet, but let's find out who the person to talk to first is.
Somebody owes me something.
I do not know if there may be some of the city guards may be able to, not the city guards themselves, but a captain of the city guard may be who you're looking to talk to. However, it may be more difficult than just asking for him. The bodies that you have presented are definitely a first step in that would allow you to gain some notoriety and showing that your strength and apparent willingness to fight the enemy of our enemy could get you some credibility. However, I do not know, with the heightened state of emotions in the city, that would be enough. As I said, there are not as many supplies coming in because of these creatures, and the supplies that we do have are now starting to run low. Rations are being started to be applied to the city, and people are getting restless, and there are many who are not getting who are not eating enough. Though we have farms around the town, it's not all things that are edible. A lot of what we have is crops that we are expected to export out.
The our owl bear stuff that we looted, that's gone, right?
The owl bear.
It's gone bad. Like,
I'm
remember
sorry.
when we stripped the owl bear that we killed, and we looted them for their stuff, and they were only supposed to last a certain amount of days.
I don't remember how many days that was. That was.
Oh, you wanted me to remember. Oh.
It falls through the cracks of We haven't played that for so many weeks.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that it was less than a week, and I'm pretty sure it's been more than a week, so...
Yeah, so let's see. Porthoy, just measuring. Yeah, it's been 5. That's fine. So it's been 6 weeks.
Okay, yeah.
But that sort of stuff is definitely going to be something that's possible in the future as well. I need that open.
I figured it's just,
Yeah, we'll have to...
He kept talking about supplies, and I'm like, oh, we have... Oh, wait, it's probably dead.
Yeah, there may have to be some other things as well, like some preservation magic starting to get used on things. But so that's what you have gathered.
Sorry.
What's that?
I said, do I look like a fucking cleric to you?
I had to step away. I had to step away briefly. So what did he give us as possibilities of gaining access to like the folks that are the powers to be in this town?
He didn't really say anything in particular that would like give you...
He's a little more worried about his town's shortage of supplies right now to be worried about us, is what I'm getting.
Oh, he should be worried about us.
Anybody should be worried about us, for
There
sure.
could always be less.
Did he point us in like so clearly we're not coming here with supplies. So like, is there... Does anybody have like a diplomacy or something that maybe we could roll to see if there's like another way? I mean, I've got insight, which is pretty high, and nothing else that's going to be really helpful. I've got perception. I don't have anything that's going to be really helpful, I think, in the sense of helpful. I mean, part of me wants to say I could try to deceive him, but to say like, oh no, we got this, like let's get in there. But the other part of me says I'm a dwarf and it's gonna come wrong, like wrong.
Like insight? Are you talking about?
No, like insight would to see if he was hiding something from us. I was thinking if there was like a persuasion that we could do, and that's not my jam. Like to be honest, that's probably fucking Corellian shit.
Venice.
Yeah, I only got a plus 5 on
I almost said Sovenis. I did almost say so.
Right.
Predicting it.
I was like, Corellian.
Yeah, Eric.
Skrillexian.
Your character's pretty persuasive, right?
So, all you know right now is just some of the information about what you would probably be going in for and dealing with. There's not really much information on what you would be able to do to get that to happen.
So, this is like Hal's thought is that we are not going to be doing some like, let's go get food to save this populace's people. Like,
oh fuck no.
Exactly. Like if this place is that fucked.
What's in it for me?
Yeah, exactly. Like we're not going to do some goodwill mission unless there's something in it for us. Also, my first thought was blow up your dam and then let the Illithids eat you. So like whatever. So I don't think that's the right attitude. I don't think that's the right attitude.
Glad we haven't lost who we are at our core.
Right.
We still have our core values.
Taking any amount of time off does not change anything.
Nope, not at all. But that said, I do feel like if we're looking for an angle to get in here, because we need to find a place to maybe sort of like re-establish ourselves, maybe we got to figure out like what the angle is, and that's why I'm thinking like if there was a way to persuade this guy I don't know. I don't know what that angle could be. We could be like,
So I
well,
don't think
maybe-
that there's going to be a way to persuade him. Like they're already in dire strait, in a dire state, and they're probably not very trusting of us anyway because of most of our pirate backgrounds. As like my background is a pirate. So I have a bad reputation no matter where I go.
They just don't look at our LinkedIn.
And
That's it.
I know at least Eric has the exact same background as I do. I don't know about everyone else.
So maybe Kevin, this, I don't know if you would allow this, but I'm gonna throw it out there. My background is a sailor, and so the sailor background, when you need to, you can secure free passage on a sailing ship for yourself and your adventuring companions. You might sail on the ship you served on, or another ship you have good relationships, perhaps one captained by a former crewmate. Because you're calling in a favor, you can't be certain of a schedule or a route that will meet your every need. Your dungeon master will determine how long it takes to get you where you need to go. In return for your free passage, you and your companions are expected to assist the crew during the voyage. I'm wondering if you would allow me to maybe call in a favor by knowing someone else here that could assist us in trying to secure connections with like the this like local militia or guards or whoever this is, and then that means I owe them a favor or I have to give them something or something along those lines.
I got the criminal spy background, and I have a reliable and trustworthy contact who.
We don't know who you are yet, though, Joe.
Oh,
No, he just comes out and he's like, I got the reliable, trustworthy person. Come talk to me.
Right, you're just walking out like, I can help you guys out.
His monkey, try and escape with it.
His monkey?
You guys along the way.
We could hold his monkey for ransom.
I mean, there's a strong possibility
sound
Drac
like
needs
this.
a pet.
Right.
Did I not tell you guys that he was going to fit right in?
Right, like this is so. I don't. If you guys haven't heard, China was pissed that they didn't make Kung Fu Panda because they love Kung Fu and they love pandas. So when someone else did that, they were like, "What the hell? How did someone else beat us to this?" So taking this guy's monkey and holding it hostage is something where it's like, as you guys hear this idea from someone else, it's like, dude, that's like our whole thing. How did we not think of that? Come on, what the hell are we doing? I thought we didn't lose our core value.
Part of this group already. Get over it.
Evan, out of curiosity, do any of us see any familiar markings at the port?
Not really. I mean, there's, no, let me get, nope, that's the wrong one. The place, actually, I might move you guys over here just to get us all on the
Thieves'
same
camp
page
or
with it.
something?
If that's what you were looking for, you might be able to find something like that.
Well, that's what I'm looking for while Hal's talking to this person, because I'm kind of... I love you, Tom, but we're kind of going around in circles right now.
I'm throwing ideas out there until we
I
get some.
hear your ideas, and I agree with you. I just feel like that my time would be better used looking for something else if I'm noticing that this really isn't going anywhere.
Yeah, and Joe, if you wanted to jump in and if you wanted to be like on the port, absolutely we could do that. If you wanted to jump in now, we didn't get a chance to talk, unfortunately, because of just the situation that presented itself tonight. But it's something where, depending on where you wanted to be in, and I don't know if you even want to just jump in right now or if you want to still continue observing, but you jumped in with an idea. It might be you could absolutely come in, where, I mean, there could be another Minotaur on the port that is noticed. I don't know if that's something that.
Can I just kind of drag Drac with me to start looking around for anything?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Be like, oh, but brother, this guy's monkey. We should take it.
So, Joe, would you want to jump in?
Yeah.
In that way? All right, cool. So, in that case, let's move you over here. On the port, Rack, as you're bringing Drac and dragging him away to start discovering some stuff and seeing what else we could do and find out, you guys notice another Minotaur, which is something that is quite rare around most every part that you've been to. I think.
Brother,
I'm not sure that.
I'm rubbing my eyes. Am I seeing this?
Can I make an insight?
Drac, I thought you were the only one.
I thought I was.
Yeah,
too.
you can. You can make an insight. What are you inciting?
Oh, so it's a dirty 20, and like, I'm wondering if I should listen to my gut or not. This is who I think it is.
The apex predator of your dreams.
Exactly.
So, if I think I understand where you're going with this, you think that there is a chance that that's the case, but there's really only one way to find out, for sure. But either way, this Minotaur you see, he's standing there on the port. I want to say with some confidence, just kind of like he knows what he's doing there, and maybe that's what gets your attention at first.
Brother, is that who could it really be him?
No. No way.
No, he's dead, right?
It could be. He's the right. Oh my God.
There's only one way to check. We gotta check both of your asses for the birthmark.
Right.
Hal, like as this is happening, Hal reluctantly like backs up towards like the captain's quarters and is like, I don't want to knock, but just starts knocking on the captain's door like, Captain, you're gonna want to get out and see this. I mean, just,
I believe Drac and I approached this Minotaur.
All right. As you guys approach the Minotaur, I'm going to pause right there just to see just what everyone's doing while this is happening, because we've kind of got into a couple things so far. You guys have, presented these bodies, showing that you're formidable, and the monsters in the water don't necessarily affect you guys as much as they affect just regular sailors. There's a different level of I don't want to say hero that just appeared on shore, but no one knows you, so they don't know that you're not heroes. So these more powerful beings just showed up here, and hey, you were able to start taking care of the problem that we're having. So all you've gotten so far is this guy who seems to be one of the higher ups on the port, and I don't know exactly who was out there talking to him. Obviously Hal and Rack were, but in the meantime, Hal's getting Harbor, but Harbor and Corellian, what are you guys doing before we jump into Rack and Drac?
I'm just gonna join Hal since he was asking me for me to see this, so I'll walk out. I don't think Eric's here. So,
If we could
he's
time
gonna
this,
come with
Ew,
us as
that's
well.
correct.
if we could time this just right, I would love for Harbor to come out of the captain's quarters and look towards Drac, right as Drac is showing his ass to another Minotaur who's showing his ass to Drac.
Oh no, there's going to be more layers to it than
and-
that, but that's
and
about what's happening.
Wolfgang is judging between the two. That I'm just like, if that's the moment, I want him to open the door and see. That's what I would like.
Okay.
I don't think we're there yet, but
Well, he doesn't have to answer the door right away. That's all I'm saying.
I grab the closest booze, grab it, drink all of it. I'm worried about what this means.
It's perfume.
It's the worst. Immigrant worst.
Okay, I don't know who has seen Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny, but one of the
real
parts.
question is who hasn't seen it.
Right. But where they
I
discover...
I have not, so okay.
Yeah, you should. Where they discover that they are linked. Is what...
really what's happening here.
Right. So, okay. We go to the Minotaur crew. What is
Brother,
happening as you guys
still no
walk
hold
up?
person?
Well, let's try and approach this civilly for
I
once.
say you grab him, you pull down his pants, and let's find out for sure.
This is why I'm in charge.
This is why I'm glad
excuse
you
me.
were the one who didn't have hold person. Imagine if Drac was the one with
Sir.
spells.
Oh God! Fuck.
Sorry. I just opened up a better what if than any Marvels.
Thanks for reminding me to roll my Drac tolerance of the day.
Oh, this right before this interaction. Okay.
God fucking damn it! That's a 4, everybody.
Okay. All right. So sorry to interrupt and derail that a little bit, but you are walking up to this other Minotaur. Minotaur.
Excuse me.
Minotaurine.
Jojo.
Yeah.
Alright,
What's
we're
up?
walking up to the Minotaur and talking to the Minotaur. Excuse me.
I just grunt and look away.
Oh my God, he is your brother.
Shh, Tom, please. We haven't gotten to that episode.
I'm sorry. Hal thinks that there's strong potential family connections here. That's all.
Well, you two
Minotaur.
discussing it, I reached down to pick up $5 off the ground. And you notice the bald, heart-shaped spot on my ass.
Repeat that, Joe?
While you two are discussing who you think I am, I reached down to pick up $5 and you notice the bald, heart-shaped spot on my ass.
Are you not wearing
It
pants?
is him.
Nope.
It's very short pants. Very, very short.
I'm just gonna say, Knack, is that you?
Hell yeah.
Brother, I can't believe it's been so long.
Do you remember us?
No.
What?
It all fits. It all fits so well.
That's fair, we were young. I'm surprised you even remember him, Drac.
Of course I remember. How could I forget my brother? He left us about the same time as Sir Fluffles. I recognize another Minotaur anywhere.
Just Snack.
It's just a Minotaur thing. You don't get it.
Just Snack, recognize the name Sir Fluffles. That's the name of his pet cat.
If he can, if he wants to, or if he wants to make a history check to see.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, all right.
You know how to make a history check, Joe?
Nope.
So go into your, on your character page.
Yep.
Where it says abilities and saves, there should be a history check in the list. It's under intelligence, probably a -1 for you.
Yep.
And then you just hit the -1. And then just, you rolled an 18.
Hello.
Nice. So yeah, you are able to remember very clearly a cat
Sir
called
Fluffles, you remember.
Mr. Fluffles, which is,
Sir.
it's not your memory isn't coming back with these two, but yeah, Mr. Fluffles is definitely something that
Sir
kind of
Fluffles, he was knighted.
Obvious.
Mr. 2 minutes ago with Sir now.
right. He was posthumously knighted, as Drac would say.
Yeah, posthumously.
It was very humorous.
No, it wasn't. It was after it was funny.
It was post funny.
So yes, and that I don't, and not to tell you how you're feeling, Snack, but this is definitely something where it's like, I very distinctly remember that cat, but the fact that you guys are coming up with this and saying this to me right now is an interesting thing because I don't remember you.
Yeah.
You have to know it deep in your heart, brother.
You're
This heart?
You might not believe us, but we're your twin brothers.
That episode.
I wouldn't.
Well, one of you I could believe.
No, you don't get it. We're all twins. If he's
We're
my
all
twin,
born on
if
the
you're my
same day.
twin,
We
then
all
we're
have the same
twins.
father.
Yeah, one of you I can believe, and he points to Drac and says, "Not him, though." Why would I be related to you? All right, let me get this SNAK. That should show to everyone. So now everyone is able to see that snack. But yeah, sorry to interrupt. You guys were saying?
Drac will go to give him a hug.
I-
I'm a
I-
hugger
I-
now, brother.
I can't
No, I
believe
wasn't
this.
before. Look,
thought
you know what?
dead.
Brothers don't shake hands.
I'm gonna just show him. I'm just gonna pull down my pants and show him my birthmark as well.
This is when the captain opens the door.
Yes.
It's right here. Do
Tri-
you see it? Do you
grabs-
see it?
What is going on here?
Kyle
Grabs,
just like sidesteps. He's like, and my job is done. Bye.
Rex can ignore all this. What do you remember from when we were younger? You obviously remember Mr. Fluffkins, or Sir Fluffkins now, I guess.
Sir Fluffles, thank you.
Whatever. Now's not the time, Drac. We've just been reunited with our other twin brother.
But did he don't? Okay.
the reunion doesn't require previous knowledge.
Another twin?
Another twin brother.
We'll explain later, Captain.
Will
Is he
you?
close enough where we'd hear him?
Yeah, I don't know. Are the captain and all them even close enough to hear us?
They see me pulling down my pants for sure.
Right. You guys are a little bit on the dock, whereas Harbor just came out of his room, or came up on the I don't know, boat parts. The main the deck from underneath, because the deck doesn't go directly to his room anymore. You have to go underneath. But so no, you guys wouldn't hear from the ship.
Okay, so I don't know this. All right.
I mean, he's your son, maybe. I would.
We'll talk about this when I know about it.
Yeah, we'll discuss this when we discuss it. Call me, maybe.
But give me a no. You definitely see them doing that and comparing like the hearts. Like specifically, you see that because it's far enough away, but also not so far away, and it's just like, okay, something. What the hell am I doing with my life? So, what now?
Well,
Rack Dragon Snack, you
have to join us.
What does Snack have to say about this? Does he even believe us? Does he think he's being deceived?
No, he believes you. But he tries to pickpocket you while you got your pants down.
There's nothing in there. Just light. Very low on gold.
Dad didn't give me my allowance.
I definitely did. Where the hell
Spent
is the
it.
gold?
You made me write it down. I do have gold in my pocket.
I already spent it. We just got here. What did you spend it on?
As we were pulling into the harbor, Drac was like, "Oh, it's a wishing harbor. I wish I had more money. I wish I had more money." And he's just flipping gold coins into the water.
Throwing just 50 gold into the water. Going, I wish I had more money. Well, I feel like he would do that like 2 or 3 times. Like he would just have them lined up in piles on the ship rail, and then like start doing it one by one, and then just be like, after 3, just be like, yeah, you know what? Let's just make a big wish. Just like hockey players going onto the ice. They've got a pile of pucks and they just hit it on.
You're all in.
For the warm-ups. Just exactly. All right. Here's my wish.
Captain, why didn't the wishes work? I think I need more money. I just threw 50 gold into the ocean.
Jesus.
That's a good dad.
Are you gonna have Snack do a sleight of hand check?
Yes, he is still attempting to. So let's get a sleight of hand check. It's the same thing as when you did history. It's just further down.
All right. 23.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he got some of my gold for sure.
Well, let's get perception checks from Drac and Rack.
That would be a 25.
Not bad. Yep. I think I beat
Holy
on that.
shit.
Oh, brother, you don't need to get gold from me. The captain has plenty of gold. I have an allowance, and if I'm his son, then you're his son.
Jesus, comment.
So I think he'd give you some gold.
I'm gonna be like,
hamburgers.
you are our brother. He used to do this to you all the time, Drac. Remember?
He would steal Sir Fluffle's treats from my pocket. That's where he learned.
And where have you been all this time? Don't forget that. It doesn't matter. We're together now. Would you like to meet our crew?
Sure.
And we start moseying our way down to where the others are. and I'm gonna let Brian explain this. Captain Dad, you won't believe it.
You're doing a pretty good job so far.
Wait. TJ, could you retcon that, and instead of just saying Jesus, which was perfect, you just go door.
Whatever works.
Yeah.
That's what you want to believe.
Yeah, that's what I assume everyone's saying when we say Jesus. Because, like, it's just like, oh, who's that? And it's just like, obviously, you know, we can play in this game where it's like, he doesn't exist in this game. So it's like, the concept of him doesn't even exist. So it's like, door, damn it. We'll figure out who Door's, you know, acolytes are and whose names you can take in vain. But that's what I assume that it is anyway. So, yeah, anyway, Drac, you were introducing the crew.
Yeah, Captain, you won't believe it's our long lost brother, Snack. I mean, he's maybe your son too, so
What?
I mean, they were fraternal
Wait,
twins.
are we gonna have another oh shit, like, what was the TV episode that we had that time?
Maury.
the
Kevin,
Mari.
I
Maury,
sent
Maury
you
episode?
something with an idea
I
for
know.
that, so.
I
Okay.
I know you did. oh, I know.
Well, they are for. What's that word? Where they're twins, but they don't. They're born at the
paternal.
same time, but that. Well, I'm saying it. I know what I know it's Wolfgang. I'm saying this right.
Oh, okay.
But they don't look alike at all.
That's what these two are.
Friends. Friend
I
twin.
think
Anyway,
I think what I'm
we said we
hoping
were
for
twins.
is-
We're actually double twins.
That's perfect.
That's
Sorry.
So this was a
Judging From
situation.
what that scam wizard said to you that one time, it's very likely he could be your maybe son too.
Maybe.
Surprise.
No
Har-
more
I need to
allowance
sit down.
until this is a definite.
Captain.
No
Finally,
more
this is
allowance until this
Just
is a
real quick.
definite. I've been
Real
giving
quick.
you maybe money, and I've been
I promised
recording
him
all of
gold.
it.
I've been giving you
I
baby
promised
money.
him gold.
Been court ordered maybe money.
You can give him some gold, since you know you'll give me some gold, and you're so cool.
No,
100%. Wait. One of the things that was said was, Drac, introduce everybody to our brother, and you're talking to the captain, and I just want to set up a scene where you're like, oh, and this is Hal, and Hal like waves and then like stabs a sailor and pushes him into the sea, and he's like, how you doing?
It's okay. It was just a goblin. That's how we established
Yeah,
comedy.
just stab a goblin, push him in.
that's
It's
how we
fine.
establish comedy.
No, established dominance.
Oh,
Okay, I heard comedy.
It's both at the same time.
Also, I guess he'd technically be older than us now because we were gone for 3 years.
Yeah, that's why everyone's so confused. It's
It
not the
must be.
Minotaur
It
thing.
must
It's
be.
the
Yes,
age.
that's the reason.
It's like
That's the
it's
reason.
totally obvious that we're all double twins, right?
Right.
Tanek?
Super dubs.
You might not remember. Remember, we were separated so long ago. We were.
Is this the
But-
start of Kung Fu Panda 3?
Is this the plot of Kung Fu Panda 3?
Regardless, this is our brother Snack. He's coming with us. We're not taking no for an answer.
I mean,
He's a playable character. He's not even an NPC.
I just want to know like how everybody's reacting to acting like this.
Well, I mean, you guys clearly had matching butt
This is-
tattoos.
This
or
is
whatever.
this is
so-
very out of character for Rack. I feel like.
Yeah, there's...
I feel like Hal's probably on the dock after stabbing that goblin, being like, I fucking come back from hell, and my favorite bug is gone. My lady's turned into a psycho killer, and these guys find their fucking brother. Man, the world keeps getting better. Woo! Stabs the goblin, pushes him in.
I don't know where you're finding goblins, but okay.
No, we're not there yet. They're the goblins inside his mind.
Right.
Yeah, and that means there was a
He is stabbing the shit out of goblins, but he's just going to town on like a post on the dock.
No. This was a living being. I definitely just murdered someone and pushed him in the water.
Kevin, can you overrule that? Because, like, I don't feel like dealing with bullshit today.
Yeah, well, the guards would definitely take notice if you actually did that. So if you do want to,
that Hal believes.
We believe that Hal believes. I mean, like, Tom, normally I'm all for the stabbing. We're supposed to be keeping a low profile.
Are we? Hal doesn't know anymore.
They just pull my pants down in public.
You guys just dropped your pants and said your
My
brothers.
Minotaur
I mean,
pants.
if that doesn't mean I can kill whoever I want, I don't know what does, so...
So are you doing that?
Sure, man.
No, I thought in like a comedic kind of...
Yeah, absolutely. No, 100%.
I'm not actually doing it in the sense of that. Yeah, no.
Okay, I just want to make sure, because it's just like I don't want to impose problems and then have it be like, oh, I was just screwing around. It's like, so yeah, no, absolutely.
I figured it was screwing around. I just needed to be sure.
So,
like we just got here.
Right. That's just Hal's aura, though. So.
Hey, that's our buddy Hal.
So.
Oh, you can tell he's thinking about stabbing a goblin.
You can
so
feel
I got a quick question. Does this captain guy that what's his name that Hal was talking to recognize Snack?
He does. He's not the biggest fan of Snack.
Well, got a problem with my brother?
Yeah, Drax's gonna step up too.
Oh, I'm sorry. So, are you talking about the traitor that's already here?
Yeah, the guy that
That's right here.
Yeah,
that,
the guy with the monkey.
Yeah. Okay, then yeah, he knows of Snack being around the port. I assume. I'm not sure if you want to like if you worked at the port or if you were trying to do stealthy, sneaky, takey things at the port. So you tell me.
Well, he is a gentleman spy.
I was just
well,
gonna say, is
exactly.
this guy talking trash about the newest member of the Drax Snack family? Because Hal doesn't want to listen to that. I'll stab somebody for it.
Well, I'm asking what Snack was doing when he was here. So, like, if he was, like, stealing or if he was, if he was working at the port here and there or if he was, maybe doing a little of both, being a spy by working at the port sort of thing. So, yeah, yes, I know Snack. I've hired him a handful of times on various crews that I've commissioned out. Unloading, loading, things around port.
Loading again.
Getting things set up on ships. He knows his way around. No, though he's been here for a bit of time, where he did not sail that I'm aware of. Not since you've been here, at least, Snack. And so I know he knows his way around the boat, but as far as going out on any voyages, I don't know his experience there. Was there anything else? Because, as I said, there may be a way to speak with the captains, but I'm not sure if how easy that would be to actually get that taken care of. There may be more than just showing up and offering help. That being said, if there's nothing else, I'll take my leave. Welcome to Dushar.
Yeah, douche.
Doucher.
So what would you guys like to do?
Just got our new
Snack,
brother
do you
back.
have, would you like to introduce yourself a bit more? Your character and stuff?
Like what?
So any number of things, like you could specifically go off of your character sheet. I know I was looking at it, I saw fighter and barbarian were the choice, so you could talk about kind of what your personality is, your fighting style, at least right now. Again, these things can change if you start playing and realize that it's just like, this isn't really the play style I wanted to do. We can go over it and try different things. So no big deal there. There's just no pressure on that sort of stuff. But anything, if you want to talk about your personality and how you handle things or any of that stuff, and none of this is set in stone, and you don't have to come up with answers or anything like that right now for any of this. Sometimes it's best to just have things come out as they do, just throughout the game.
Most of us have already changed our backstory at least once or twice.
Yeah. So, no pressure or anything with any of it. It's just kind of a, if there's anything that you already have established, that it's just like, I've been on the search for, those who killed the rest of my family, or that's like a typical one. This is an odd one to throw out as an example for
Hey, you found your family.
what this is, but I mean that could be your thing, or you could be in search of.
Maybe you have amnesia, or maybe you're a gentleman spy.
Yeah, I mean,
You're on a mission.
if you wanted to be a spy, it's exactly. Do you have thoughts on who you work for, or at least what kind of people? There's a lot of different things. I know we haven't really gone over it too much or anything like that, but there's different kingdoms based on that map that I showed you guys when we were moving you. It was very briefly shown, and I don't remember the kingdoms, so I don't expect all of you guys to remember them. But you could be working for a kingdom as a spy, or, again, none of these have to be answered right now, so there's no pressure on coming up with any answers. But if you have any thoughts about any of that stuff, you can throw them out. And of course, these are people who, even though these guys are your brothers apparently, maybe you don't trust everyone that you just
I don't know
met
why you have to say it like
40
that.
seconds ago.
We're all brothers.
Krellin's like, even me? Get out of here, sword nerd.
Yeah, beat it, Corellian.
Hey,
You're not even here.
leave
You're
Corellian
skiing
alone.
right
We
now.
thought he was dead.
Hey,
He's a lot better
same
than that
thing with
sword guy.
Snack.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm very vulnerable right now. Stop it, everybody.
Joe,
Perfect.
did the picture that you chose? Is the picture that you chose a minotaur in a detective trench coat?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It reminds me of the Muldoon character I played in a one-off with Kevin one time.
Yeah, I mean, like, Joe, like, Kevin jokingly said we were Brian and I were brothers because of our names, and we've been running with it ever since.
Good.
Now you're our
Yep.
brother too.
Right.
And then there are other things that have happened in the lore, like that scam artist Mari. We might have to visit him again.
Yeah, there was DNA tests thrown out,
Inconclusive.
but there was a Rack and Drac. I believe, maybe I'm incorrect. It may
Yeah.
have just been Drac.
Rack and Drac were brothers, but I was not blood related, but Drac was.
To Harbor.
See, with Harbor it was inconclusive, so he may be his dad or not.
Yes. The Rack was not, and Drac was maybe. But yes, that's
But we can recap that when we see Mari again, if we see Mari again.
right. Who's to say he's around still? He may be retired.
Got canceled.
He had enough money from his pregnant teen goblin
Or
Sure.
Harbor's about to drag him out of retirement.
Yeah, we'll just show up at his house in the middle of the night.
Tell them with the test that I don't owe them money. What? The kids that's not, but maybe, but no. Why me? Why me? Okay, but in the meantime, unless you guys are just hopping on the boat and sailing off and going, where the hell was Maury?
I mean, there's a strong chance that just happened, but go on.
Okay, but
I
well,
don't
question
think
is,
that would
you go
happen
on.
because we need to get more supplies, and we were specifically told to come here. So
But this place
by
is dying.
the Admiral,
We got sent
so.
here for supplies, and they have no fucking supplies for themselves.
Sounds like we
Well,
got
the
some
guys
bad
in the
intel.
This is a bullshit
Well,
town.
maybe we should do some investigating, and then maybe some looting.
Harbor.
Harbor, save.
Would you give me a history check? Or if what Brian was just saying, we were sent here to get supplies, and there are no supplies, if you have anything about that.
Yeah, if you have any supplies of gold for me.
I was so. It's not going to be very helpful, but I was also
Not
in
what
that
I was
room.
saying.
Kevin.
Sorry.
Would I be able to do a history check as well?
You were also in the room, yes. So absolutely.
Oh, 19.
Nice. Okay. So double 19s definitely gets you guys to remember that the reason you were coming here is that there is something that is supposed to be able to help with fighting off the Mind Flayer deal.
Oh, not
Now
with
that I think about
starvation.
it, it is quite peaceful here. Regardless
Well-
of lack of supplies.
Why are the creatures just attacking in the
Like-
port?
Yeah.
That's something that was kind of alluded to, but never really outright said, and it's something where there are some oddities about what's up with that. So maybe there was a reason that you guys got sent here. So with that in mind, is
So
there a
we're
thought
still
process
on
on
the-
where to go next?
Are we still on the port?
Yes, as far
I
as... Yeah.
Could I just do maybe an Arcana check to see if there's some kind of warding spell keeping the creatures from entering the port?
Sure.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so yeah, you definitely... As you go to try and notice it, you're able to pick up on something subtle that's just, okay, now that, something where it's just like, wait, now that I try and listen for something, I can hear this faint humming coming from everywhere. And that's just kind of what you feel, but it just with your arcane, like, kind of as you go to reach for magic sort of thing, and you search out for the magic to kind of come into you, you use that sort of feeling to just reach out around you, and you just feel this something else around, and it's just like you definitely, as you start to look at it and focus on it and feel it, you definitely feel it on your head, almost like a faint helmet that is just kind of affecting, it's just kind of a covering, and you feel it just coming from all sides and everywhere on you. Just every part that you can feel on your outside, it's just completely enveloping you. So there's something
Like
going
a
on.
shield-like thing?
Something
Almost.
like it's you didn't notice it up until now, so you don't know when it actually happened, and when you apparently got into whatever it is that this is holding on you. But
Okay.
once you go to actually listen for it, you are feel for it, you are able to feel it all around.
And it's not just around me, it's around the entire...
You
area?
feel like, yeah, like reaching out around you, like you can't like
I can't pinpoint the source.
No, absolutely not. You just know
Okay.
that you are completely enveloped, and like wherever you start to move, it feels like it's just all around. So like, yes, there is, it almost feels like you're kind of wearing armor, but also as you move around, it's just also with you and just around everywhere. You can just kind of feel it just
Now,
around.
With the Dirty 20, can I tell at least the nature? Like, is it like elven magic, or is it just arcane? Like wizard?
Back, baby.
It just feels like just regular magic. There's nothing really. I mean, while very subtle, it is obviously very powerful. That it provides such a protection while also not being just immediately noticed as well.
Okay.
And it seems, and it's constant. It's just around always.
I'm going to pass this on to the party, and I'm going to suggest that we walk around town and maybe look for, maybe we should look for some elves. See if there are any elves that are welcome here.
Those knife ears. Not in my town.
I was interested.
I'm just a little curious, because maybe this has been up before.
We have snack
Before the
that could
attack.
help us too. Before the Fire Nation attacked.
Okay. Is everyone gonna go look for elves? Does everyone?
Does that sound good to everyone? Looking around, maybe looking for.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it makes sense.
absolutely.
To me.
Okay. Any other thoughts? Not to shoot that down, but if I'm assuming that, or I shouldn't necessarily say this.
I'd like to ask Snack if he's been here long and if he knows anything about the town.
Yeah, I've been here a little while, but I signed an NDA, so I can't disclose much.
So, how could I? Would that be an insight check to see if he's lying to me, or a deception check?
If he is lying, he would make a deception check, and you would make an insight check. But
Okay.
Could I try to make an insight check then?
on Snack.
Yeah, just in case. I mean, it's one of Hal's like big skills.
Guaranteed, it's his first day. Even if he does know something, he's not.
Kevin can fill in the history.
Kevin hasn't had time to fill in the history yet, so I don't think we're going to get anywhere with that.
Here it is. We're going to see improvised history right now.
Boom.
So, Snack, were you lying?
My computer's not working again.
Would you? Wait, hold on. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Can't get out of that easy, Kevin.
My keyboard had gone blank earlier, and it's just like, oh, come on, don't do this to me. But we're back, so for the time being. So, Joe, would you have wanted to know about town or anything like that?
I know a little bit of the town, but I have a terrible memory, so
Yep, that tracks. Definitely.
Right.
Definitely.
So
we're from the same seed.
So you haven't been allowed in town as much. It's kind of a little bit more of a fight for you to get into town because the captain of the guard over in the sections where you were trying to get in were kind of having the guards give you a hard time about getting in. So if you really wanted to make it in, there were times when you could and kind of take care of some stuff in there, but more often than not, it was something where you were being held out, sort of thing. So there are some things that you can know about the town if you are asked. There, you had not seen in your time here any elves or half elves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not to say that they don't exist, but there's been no witnessing of them.
There's definitely something going on here. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Find somebody to talk to. See if we do them a favor. They give us the information we're looking for.
I was kind of figuring so with what the first guy told us, I was thinking that if we could find another leg up to get in there, and
Yeah, we gotta find another guy with another monkey.
I mean, that's probably true, but I was just thinking, like if there is this like guild of guards that's only going to see us once we've like cleared these hurdles, it's almost like a fetch quest, right? Like where we've got to figure out what that is. Because I don't see us doing a mission of goodwill to bring like stuff back here. Like let's go kill stuff or let's go burn the town down. But those are really what we're looking at.
So here's the thing. So I did explain that there is some sort of force field blocking out the mind. I'm assuming is blocking out the mind flayer's control, considering, or their waves, considering they haven't attacked this town. They've just been hovering port. So what's in it for us is if we can get a hold of this spell or this item, then we'll have a defense against those stupid squid-faced fucks.
Maybe we're already just talking to squids. Maybe you're a squid.
But in order to do that, we need to, either storm this castle here, which is always a good idea, or have the people gain their trust. We can always pillage and raid them after we gain their trust and we get what we want.
That would be more crushing. That would be more crushing.
That's probably the better option. I just wonder, like, what the captain thinks we should do.
Right. Fair enough. TJ, what are we doing?
Stay on mission. Should look for what would help us stay here.
Right, but as we've been explained to, they're not just going to easily...
Oh, let us in, because that's what Joe is experiencing? Or
Yeah. Well, Joe and also that
Snack?
merchant. Yeah.
They're not just going to let us in. Maybe we should just try to get in still. And if they don't let us in, we'll figure out another way through. But I think we should just try to go through.
Another fire-based way of getting through.
Alright. You're the captain.
And see what the holdup is.
Yeah. Alright, that's fine.
Alright, so yeah, you guys head over to the entrance, and the guards stop you. Just say, "Who are you? What's your business here?"
We're meeting up with family. We have family in town.
Yeah?
Alright, anybody other than Drac want to talk?
No, I like the idea. I like the idea that Drax says this, and if this guard's gonna give him any lip, he just looks past him and sees the rest of our fucking faces and is like, "Oh no, you guys go ahead." Because like, I mean, like he's like, "Oh fuck this Minotaur! I met this other guy named Snack, and he's a real dickhead." And then he looks over his shoulder, and there's just like row upon row of like murderous asshole right behind him. Like, "Oh no, all right, you go see your family." Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, you guys, whoever is
Don't buy into the
interested.
stereotype that all Minotaurs know each other. I just happen the first Minotaur we happened to find happened to be my brother. So
You have butts.
No, like my brother,
Not all related.
like really my brother. So everyone who is interested, give me a perception check.
Would you consider this seaside?
perception.
Yeah,
I mean, we're on the dock.
sure.
Oh Jesus!
I mean,
There
you're,
it is.
you're in a little bit,
I
but
haven't
you know,
clicked
I
over
knew
in
I
a
was
sec.
rolling too well.
The Mari wizard is really something. Perception. I'm sorry, perception.
Yes.
26.
Jesus, my rolls are such ass sometimes. I'm really just made for combat. I'm not.
It's alright. It's alright. The Ash brothers are all on the same page.
Right.
What's fun is I thought you said the Ass Brothers are all on the same page.
They are. They are the ass brothers.
You know what?
And,
we're the D&D equivalent of the Dudley Boys.
So, with the 26, Hal, you are noticing that guards are noticing you. Up on the top there,
Me or us?
you guys.
Okay.
So, guards up on the top with, crossbows and stuff. Not doing anything, just, more, rather than patrolling, which you were kind of seeing before, they are starting to get gathered in a little bit more of numbers. You don't see any ranged weapons or anything, but you feel like they're there probably, because otherwise, what are they doing up there? Otherwise, or potentially maybe magic. So
Hal's like, hey, we gotta play this cool. Like, just be cool. We're just.
You guys
listen.
ever play?
We're here to find family, and we're trying to find a way to talk to the town guard. Because look at these things, and we show the dead bodies. They're still dragging around with us.
so
What was I
that's
gonna
been
say?
you.
Oh shit! I don't know what that means.
That does make sense. There has
ever
been
s-
talk of someone who there were bodies that were brought back of the monsters in the lake. Sorry, not the lake,
Ocean, the
but
lake?
the
Oh god
yeah.
damn it!
you know
Big
how
reveal.
people talk about water and they're just saying the drink. You're gonna have all of that? Probably not.
Pirate Earth is flat. It's all a lake.
It's all a lake. Just don't drink the bad lake. Don't drink the bad lake.
Right.
It's all a lake. Wait till you see the ocean. Then the world really opens up.
Right. This is just one square.
guys
That map is just one square out of like 100 more that wrap
You guys think
around.
we're ever gonna stop playing? Think again.
You think this game ends at level 27? Nope. So, at that point, we're just creating gods. Alright, so where were we?
You thought epic boons were OP? Wait until you see super epic boons.
Right.
Super epic boons.
Mega big boon.
Mega boom boom.
Right. So, when you present those bodies and say like, hey, there had been question about that even happening before, because that's what he was talking about, where there were rumors that someone actually really did that this time and killed some of the monsters. We've heard stories of survivors who had fended off some of the boats, or some of the monsters off of their boats, but we haven't had a steady supply of ships in quite a while. So someone like you might be able to
So what you're saying
help
is
us.
go back out and go fishing for more of these tentacle things.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily suggest doing that. There may
I'm
be...
just gonna say out loud, you know who put up this barrier?
Stacy.
What?
Stacy's mom.
There's a barrier up, and that's why the monsters can't get in. You know who put it up?
Stacy's mom.
Are you like the wall? I don't know who built these have been here since I've been born. these things have been. I mean, they're old, but they're solid. They were well built. Monsters haven't been able to get through them. So, but I don't know who built them.
Is there anyone we can talk to?
I mean, we're talking. So, like, what are you looking
Higher
for?
up on the food chain.
What are you suggesting, sir?
Commanding officer. Nobles.
Can I speak to
Yeah,
you,
you.
Karen.
I
Yeah,
assume
exactly.
That with proof of us killing the monsters,
This receipt shows.
they might want to speak to us.
What? So what the dude with the Tiva sandals told us on the dock was that we would need to do more to gain their audience.
Okay, cool, but let me try and talk.
No. I'm sorry. I was just putting
No.
that back out there.
I heard what he said, but he's also a merchant, and he might think that we're merchants, and he doesn't want to lose a sale. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. Play the angle. I mean, if you want me to be deceptive to this guy, I'm happy to do that. That's like a strong suit for me.
I'm not saying.
So,
Excuse me. I'm not saying be deceptive. It just seems like this is a foot soldier who doesn't even know what fucking magic is.
No. I'm sorry. I was saying, like, if there's an angle that you want to try to play with this, let me.
Oh
happy to
no,
do it.
I want to talk to somebody who has more information. We've proven that we can kill the monsters. So like, maybe call a captain or something.
Can help with the trade problem.
And of
Sure.
course, I'm saying this in a very calm and not rude manner. For now.
and Harbor, if you're saying we can help with the trade problem, then he'll be like, all right, with everything that you guys are saying and proof of your competence, hey, yeah, go see if we can get the captain, and one guy
Wait,
takes
the
off.
The guards are saying go get the captain?
Yes.
Like, captain of the guards, or like there's a captain pirate that's...
We
in
won't
charge?
know until they get here, man.
That's what insight's for, sir.
What would you be inciting?
Did he mean like us, or like them?
What?
Yeah, fair.
Oh, what are you saying, dude?
Did he mean us or them? Like, in what way? Like, he wasn't talking to you guys when he said that.
Yeah.
But, like, he wasn't talking to you guys when he was saying that, so I don't know if that helps, because... So he said it to another guy, another guard, and the other guard ran off. There's still a bunch of guys up on the top, and there's a couple guys who are behind the wall, but one guy takes off.
I guess my thought would be, did him going to tell somebody seem aggressive or just sort of inquisitive in nature? In the sense that, like, is he bringing someone back because we have created a problem, or is he bringing someone back because
No,
we may have a solution?
it's because we might have a solution. We said that we could help, so he can't make a deal with the higher ups.
Okay, all right.
So
Al didn't compute because we didn't threaten them first.
No, it wasn't. No, it was just.
That was
like,
a joke, Tom. That was a joke.
No, 100%. I'm just saying that, like, we have been in a number of situations before where we're like, hey, what's going on? And then all of a sudden it's gone bad. So that's, I guess, if this was going to be
Wow.
negative,
It
I
does
want
tend
to
to
be
happen.
aware
I'm
of
pretty
it.
sure in those situations before we met,
We were negative first. No, I know.
Right.
He
Yeah.
thought they didn't know. Thought he didn't know.
Right. The fact that they knew isn't our fault.
That's that's not on us.
Wait.
That's on them.
I'm pretty sure you having done it might have been
Wait.
your fault, but
Wait,
I
wait.
guess not.
No, it's on them. It's on them.
All right.
Yeah,
After.
Sorry, go ahead, Kevin.
No, no problem. So after about 20 minutes or so, a guy comes up, and he says,
I'm the Prince of Persia.
"Yes."
You just
My name is Inigo Montoya.
I mean, don't get me wrong. This guy looks pretty dope. I mean, he does. So
He he says, "I've been told by my men that apparently we have some capable people showing up at our gates who are willing to help with our problems."
Can
I have
kinda
to
hold
say
the
this is-
heads of one of the corpses? This your problem?
Hal's got it, and he's like,
Well,
"Oh yeah, these guys beat me up bad." He's like moves the jar around.
part of the problem. But yes. As I said, you've apparently shown to be more capable than many here, at least the ones who are able to go out to sea have been able to be. That being said, there are pressing issues that are higher than what you have there. Out there, there's a dragon that
oh
roams
shit.
the port.
We've seen it in the skies.
Oh, it kind of
So-
it kind of looks like this, but has wings and flies, right?
Wait, that was a dragon?
We talked about this on the boat.
No one
track.
said the D word.
We talked about this on the
Listen,
boat. track.
listen.
jeez.
We talked about
I
this on
don't
the
know
boat
if it's
track.
dragon or not. It
Dragon's
kind
gonna
of looks
start
like a dragon.
hyperventilating a little bit.
What's
Oh
this
my,
one?
dragon! Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot to unpack.
You said more than I thought. You said more than I considered.
Jeez, I thought it was just a big flying octopus. Oh god.
So, just to be clear, what you're suggesting is that in order to help you in this town, we've got to go face this thing that is your problem that's been flying around up here.
Guys, did we not hear him say the D word?
He said the D word.
Oh jeez.
Um,
I'm not afraid of any man, but a dragon is not a
brother,
man.
brother. Why don't you go snack around the ship?
The ship.
That sounded like a swear word to me.
I'll pull him down on my pants again.
And we won't get to that.
Skip over that part.
Yeah, maybe
Uh,
I'll
Why
show
don't
him
you
around the ship.
show him around the ship. Show him how you whip the goblins into shape.
Yeah,
So-
you know what? I'll show you. You'll like that. That's I love whipping the goblins. You'll love whipping the goblins. Just find one who's being a little bit lazy and you give him a good whipping.
So my question is if this beast has been such a question of priority, yeah, like these assholes with the terrible goatees.
This is what you guys have.
No,
In
well, we
addition
have two.
to,
Yeah.
in addition
Yes,
to,
I was like,
Anybody gonna eat that?
well, so if the thing
Miss.
that you've seen in the guy that has been terrorizing you, yeah, the terrible thing that we're now looking at now that looks like it can just sort of eat your brain. Do you know where it resides?
Dragons eat brains?
So we can try and get it.
we haven't been able
Tell me
to,
in school that dragons eat brains.
pinpoint anything on this. That creature has done generally patrolling around the port, keeping an eye out and spotting for ships. We generally have to sneak it out, but it has an irregular schedule.
I have a question for you, Captain. Can I call you Captain?
Oh, me, yes. Yes, what is it?
What do you know about the barriers surrounding this town? Do you know of magic and arcane?
I know the basics. I am not a spellcaster myself, but
I know I wasn't assuming that you were. It's just that the other guy
barrier
looked at me like yes, the barrier. The other guy kind of looked at me like, what are you talking about? It's this wall.
Yes, well, not everyone can sense it, as I presume that you have, and not everyone is necessarily informed. Doesn't generally have to be put out there for everyone.
Secrets make places safer.
Yes, and in this case, that is exactly the situation. For that barrier is what keeps the dragon at bay, at least to an extent.
You said that the dragon was irregular strikes, but is there anything that it goes for primarily? Like some sort of trade goods or stuffs?
It has not shown any priorities. It seems to be that anytime the dragon is noticed in the sky by any boats, they will be attacked. The only hope that we can have is an attempt to sneak boats out or sneak them in. However, the schedule on the dragon is difficult to predict.
Does the dragon
is there a way to make a smaller, condensed form of this barrier, say on a ship, so that we can follow the dragon and maybe launch a surprise attack?
I do not know the extent of the barrier and its power or its source. I know only so much.
Nope, that's fair. I mean, I figured I'd ask, because I feel like the job you're tasking us with would be a lot easier if we had something along the lines of this.
Well,
anyway, you guys want to go kill a dragon? Captain, what do you say?
I don't know if that was Hal hyperventilating out of excitement or...
No,
okay.
It's out of fear. Drac has a distinct fear of dragons.
Okay.
One of the few things that I just made up on the spot about Drac.
That's fair. Nice. I like it.
Harbor, do you want to have some sort of contract written up? I feel like this is something that we can't really just guarantee on word alone this time around.
And just so, Drac, Corellian can maybe try and help you out with your fear of dragons, because he has dragon as a favored enemy.
Oh, thank God. Someone else who can hate dragons with me.
So he might even be able to tell you about dragons and their strengths, so that you can avoid that, and maybe their weaknesses, so you can...
nicer than dragons? Can we call them
hamburger
lizards, flying lizards, fire lizards, anything other than just dragon, it would be really good.
All right, so the flying lizard
Right.
of the purple brain eating flying lizard
The
is
flying Squidward.
Somehow when you say it
Right.
like that, it's less scary. The scare is gone.
nice. So
But yeah, TJ, what's the plan?
Yeah.
We accepting this?
I think so.
It's not like we really have a choice.
Seems like the best option. So we gain
Oh,
access to
you-
the city.
you guys are just gonna go kill the dragon?
I mean, that's what you're asking us, right?
You said
Oh,
the D.
what? No, you
said the
guys
D word
said that
again.
you could help. If you guys are just gonna go solve the problem, hell yeah. Absolutely, I'm
You
in.
were asking.
I mean, if you want to go do that, we are not gonna say no. Absolutely. I mean, if you
Main problem is dragon.
Wait.
Best
Yes,
sort of
absolutely.
action is to
Wait,
kill
wait,
dragon.
wait.
Yes.
We should have a contingency reward on the table. Not just
Yeah,
That's why I asked for a contract to be written up
Right,
beforehand.
exactly. I think we should get a house with a dock on the river, free access to the sea, and all the controls to the dam above.
So that's a good deal.
I think that there's a reason why Corellians usually are negotiator.
I'm not saying I'm good at this. I'm just saying these are things we should ask.
I wasn't saying that you were good at it either.
I'm not saying it.
I know that Hal is good for stabbing and stabbing some more.
So,
And sometimes on the rare occasion he makes sense.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get ahead of yourself. But thank you. You know what? Thank you. I appreciate it.
if you are truly looking to do this, there, and
there.
it,
He
He'd
never
never
do
do
it.
it.
Oh,
He's skiing.
so, and are you actually asking for that, Hal?
I think Hal 100% wants us to
that-
have a place that we don't have to fight or buy or do whatever. Like, I want a place here. I want a dock so that we can leave when we want to. And then, shit, if we have like mutual control or substantial control of some element of this town, then yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I do.
so I'm going to say house, yes. A place to put our ship, yes. But instead of having a control of the town, a meeting with the nobles and whoever runs this barrier.
We want all the nobles together in one room with no guard.
No, I wanna know about this barrier because that's why we were sent here.
No, it makes sense. No, that makes sense. I think that though having some sort of and also like 1,000 gold reward or something like just like it doesn't have to be like super ridiculous, but like if they've been being plagued by a monster and we're gonna go take care of it for them, give us some sort of thing that says here's a house, here's a dock, thank you so much, and here's some money, or we all get 10% off whatever we want in the town.
Before we fight, we go to take care of this dragon. We'd like a meeting with whoever is in charge of this city. Does that sound fair?
So, with the things that you're asking for, he's gonna have to send for someone higher than him to set this up.
My boss. He's gonna clear it with his boss. And,
Right, and then they have to go to corporate. So
it's just a big
that's
circle jerk. I know, working in corporate.
that being said, you guys are showing actual interest in going and fighting and defeating the dragon. So he is.
It it just kind of sounds like that nothing's going to get solved unless we kill this fucking lizard
Right.
bird.
So, yeah, so with what you're asking for, he has to go up further and
I can't make this decision. Somebody else who gets paid more needs to. Okay.
right, exactly. But the fact that he's bringing you guys in on this is something where he's just like, yeah, this might work out well for me. So he is going to he doesn't know that you'd be able to get a meeting with the leaders before. In fact, he's almost sure that you won't be able to. But certain promises, like, you know, if you're taking care of that problem and you want a house and a higher standing, that would be something that could probably easily be taken care of if you were able to solve such a major problem that's been plaguing the city for months.
Right.
I think the other question is,
But-
Harbor Captain, what do you say of this?
I just want to ask this first. Is, and maybe Harbor has a better way of putting it, is there a way of saying we want all your intel that you know so far? That's it.
Why
Like
don't
for the
we,
dragon.
like,
Yes.
Okay.
That makes sense.
see, I told you, on rare occasions.
I was just gonna say, wait a minute, hold up, what just happened?
Yeah, now he's out of it. See, he doesn't remember. What just happened?
Where are we? Who are we? What's happening?
It's the psychic damage every now and again.
You get me
Knock
good.
something
Get me good
loose
at
in the right way. So what were you saying, Wolfgang?
Oh,
To
I was
Captain.
asking if the captain agreed with all of this before, because he hasn't been talking,
I
which he rarely
actually-
does in these situations.
I actually agree that Hal's asking for a pretty good reward, and if it's something that's too much, we can gauge, how much they'd be willing to pay, and see what we can get out of it. So I think Hal leading with the dock and the house and everything here, the station up, I think that's a great ask. For killing this thing, probably
Yeah.
this and a shit ton of gold.
Oh yeah,
Right.
like absolutely, like 1,000 gold is like 1,000 gold ahead. Like so like we all get like
thinking
10 grand or
In
something.
case anyone clicked.
thinking ahead.
Just a reminder of what
Yeah,
you're promising
I
to
think that
kill.
Hal did the smart thing, but we also really need to meet with the people in charge here, and that's the only reason why I brought up meeting the people in charge instead of getting control of the dam.
You feel like a lot of this, meeting, if you were able to take care of this and bring back evidence of that, or somehow whatever you have to do to figure out how to prove
I
it.
just
You,
if it falls into the ocean, I just gotta polymorph into a shark, right? Drag it with me.
I mean, depending on how it is that you guys start this and go into it, it could be any number of things. But it's ultimately just if you go in and you can take care of all of this and are able to prove it, you feel like you would easily get an audience with very higher ups, if not the highest up. Those higher ups would be able to grant the things that you're asking, and would have a lot of reason to grant the things you're asking, since you would have presumably gone out and killed this monster. You would be seen as kind of heroes of the town for what you did, and it would be good to align themselves with a hero who has saved the town, and especially one that powerful to manage to take that thing out. So you feel like there's a lot of benefit that you would be able to get from meeting with nobles, but you would have to take care of that after you take care of this.
No,
But-
I mean, I figured as much. TJ, do you think we should send word to the Admiral? Backup?
That might be pretty helpful.
Yeah, I can't believe I thought of it.
Having some reinforcements for this.
Is-
but then
wait,
we would
wait,
also
is there-
be kind of
Is there any
sharing
reason
it,
to
you know?
not let the Admiral know that we're here? Like,
He knows we're here.
oh, he knows.
Yeah,
we're,
he's
that's
the
right,
one
I'm
who
sorry.
sent us
That's
here.
right. That's right. No, that's right. I'm sorry. I was thinking, like.
Yeah,
like,
your
is there
secret
any
base
reason
plan
to
isn't
cover
gonna
our
work here.
tracks, Whatever. Yeah, that's all.
Get to keep.
We'll have to go back to that other place where we killed the mayor.
We would be splitting the pot with people. But
I mean, do we think
But
that
if
we
we're
can handle this
dead-
on our own?
If we're
Right.
dead, as far as they know.
Because we might think that we're just going after this dragon, but it's probably going to call some minions.
Well, yeah, I think any sort of communication.
I mean, if we die in a blaze of glory. I don't really care.
Well, so two things. One, any communication that we can have to know more about this. That if the sort of like the Noven department of stuff knows about, that could be helpful. But the other part is, I 100% think that whole point that we were talking about at the end of last session, with like the mutual assured destruction thing. If we can get that set up before we walk into this fight, that's probably a good idea, just in case.
Yeah, I don't want to. It's too much work.
I mean, I hear that, but at the same rate, I'm also.
Listen, if we
Well-
die, we die.
well, we're
You
here.
say that, but no, I'm not gonna die and not.
I've
kill
already
the
been
Kelly.
I've already been mind controlled, stabbed by you once.
Right.
It's not gonna.
me.
It's not.
That's not. That's me. That's not an NPC. That's all I'm saying.
Well, while we're here, and we already proved that we've done some favors for the town by getting rid of some of the people who've been interrupting trade. We probably need to resupply a bit before taking on this dragon. So if we could gain access to the city,
People.
go to some of the merchant quarters here.
Yeah, you can head in and take care of what you need for that.
Excellent.
So you, just so you know, he is, and maybe kind of, Snack might know this and tells you, you guys can't see that, but this area, all in that section, is one area. This is another one down here. And then this is the third. All have a different captain of the guard. This section is captained by the one you're talking to. He's the guy he goes and speaks to is this one. This is like the second tier, and then there's the third tier.
So essentially, we have access to the first area right now.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
And then there's additional walls and shit.
Yeah.
Fine. It's classic feudal classism.
Right.
Your everyday feudal
I don't know, man. You
field
got
plowers.
lords and nobles and shit.
Yeah, plow those fields.
The guards didn't even know what the fuck magic was. Like, thought that the stone wall
Oh, the big
was
glowing
protecting
dome is
them.
the glass wall. Yeah, the
Well, no,
stone
you said a barrier. A wall is a barrier of sorts.
He's technically right.
All right.
Shows he doesn't have his book learnings about magic.
Right. But barrier being wall, hey.
Hey, listen, buddy, I got my grade 10 in magic, alright? You don't need anything else after that. Did you ever watch fucking Trailer Park Boys?
That's dude. I love that you say grade 10. It's just like yes, dude. His
Grade 10, next year I'll get my grade
Rickyisms.
11.
Oh my god,
You
just
don't
some of the
speak
most
there.
amazing things.
Yeah, so dumb, but so good. Got my grade 10, and maybe next year I'll get my grade 11.
Okay, so you guys are coming in to take care of some stuff, get supplies. Is there anything that you're looking for? You're allowed in, but he's still gonna say like, you know,
No
just
elves.
explain the situation. Yeah, I mean that's kind of a given.
Yeah, and we try and keep it clean here, and no elves,
it's-
and also, you know,
It was a
See now,
worldwide
no
thing
elves.
that happened 2 years ago, so everyone knows about it. It's such a given that you don't even question it. So, and that being said, we have both of the half elves are taking care of that, correct?
Yeah, I got a scarf.
Right. Just wrapped around your ears.
This is like Spock in the Star Trek movie. He just puts on like the karate headband.
or you know, just under your chin and wrapped up and over your head like a bandage, like you got your tooth pulled in a movie.
Like you're trying to
But-
be Gambit,
Yeah.
but not.
So yes, so you have the scarf that takes care of that, and okay, so you guys are heading in, and is there anything that you're looking for in particular?
I don't think so.
We would just need general supplies at for the time being.
Okay.
If we want to look at anything particularly magical and see if there's anything that we can get that would make a dragon land.
What's the shout in Skyrim?
We need to learn that shout.
That one's good.
Unfortunately,
Kevin,
you
you're
can
gonna kill
only
me.
have the thu of the shout.
You can only boost Roda. Being able to boost Roda would still be good in this game.
Right. Hal,
Kevin,
Get on
you're
the
gonna
net.
kill me, but I don't have the item that you made up for me. I thought I put it in my notes.
what item was that?
The one that replaced the mask.
What did I give you for that?
I don't fucking remember.
All right, let's see.
Could I just get like a certain thing? There's a certain item from Tasha's that gives me like a +1 or a +2 to my spell saves. Could I just get that?
You
Blood Will
could.
Vial.
What is it?
It's a Blood Well Vial. So I attune it, and I get a, so if it's a +1, I get a +1 to my spell attack, rolls and saving throw DCs to the sorcerer spells. In addition, any hit dice to recover while you're carrying the vial can regain fucking sorcery points. Are you kidding me? How did I not ask for this sooner? Sorry.
When you roll any hit die to recover hit. Wow. Yeah, we can look into that. Start to get into it and get that on you. I don't know if I'm gonna go with 1 or 2 right now. You might be able to just have a 2. Yeah, you can have Bloodwell Vial 2.
Alright.
But with that being said, if you guys wanted anything in particular, let me know. I'm thinking that we can pause here, but we'll plan on for next week have my computer work. We shouldn't plan on that. But if you have anything that you want to have...
Can we make any sort of checks as far as things that might be helpful towards the enemy that we're going to go... This dragon?
And we're obviously going to rest before we go fight this dragon, right?
Yeah.
I would imagine so.
You never know with us.
I'm just
You
thinking,
never
absolutely.
know with us. Like, I'm sorry.
No. Could we ask like the locals if they know things? Like, is it weak to something? Is it resistant to something?
You're not really going to get anything from the locals. You can try, but as you try and do that, you mostly get nothing from anyone. Like, and it's no one's hiding anything from you. They're just like, yeah, we heard that there's a horrifying dragon that we don't want to deal with. We're peasants. They don't say that part, but
like this thing.
You think it.
This clearly is in the aberration, like my hated enemies bullshit stuff. So could I make just like a survival check or something like that? Maybe that would give us some insight into what would or wouldn't be beneficial against it.
I mean, right now you don't really know anything, unfortunately. If you got maybe closer and tried to do that or something when you saw it, that might be something that you can do at that point to try and see if you can discover any weaknesses as you actually see the creature itself. But right now there's really nothing to gain any sort of information.
Okay.
I feel like we're just going in blind with this one.
I feel like that's what's going to happen. Yep.
Can I ask my ancestors if they've ever dealt with anything like this?
Oh shit, that's right, you can do that.
Okay, so what is happening?
So his barbarian path is the path of the ancestral guardian. So I think it's at like level 7 or 8. He can consult his ancestors at once every...
Yeah, for guidance.
For guidance.
Okay, cool.
They break into, I'll make a man out of you.
I'll make a man out of this tour.
So, where is that one? On his character sheet.
Give me 1 second.
So I'm trying to find it so I can figure out exactly what we need to do.
Yo, where is it?
I'm looking for it.
I definitely saw it.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, it didn't do anything because of going Fighter 5. That would have...
No. So it was available at, I think, level 9.
Level 9 is what gives Brutal Critical. Consult the Spirits is level 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't have that yet.
No. Alright.
Oh, now I remember. We were talking about that when we were making the character.
Okay.
I think...
So you just have to get really, really mad and level up, just like Harbor did.
I was thinking the same thing. It's just like, just get to know Hal. So that was almost very cool. Unfortunately, not yet. So
Can I get really mad about not being able to do that?
I mean, he could always sacrifice one of his extra attacks and go level 10 barbarian and 4 fighter. I wouldn't do that, honestly.
So what
Where
it's
we're
showing,
at in the game,
he's only got 2 attacks per action right now anyway. Going 4
you have
fighter.
Yeah, it doesn't stack.
It doesn't stack?
No, it doesn't stack.
No, but if he had gone like barbarian and then he went fighter enough levels, he would be able to move up to the next.
Oh.
When he gets to 11, it would be level 3. Or 3 attacks, I'm sorry. But it would have to be 11 fighter.
Alright, then, yeah, Joe, fuck being a level 5 fighter. Go level 10 barbarian. Because I thought it stacked. That's my bad.
Okay.
Alright, so I can switch that for you right now, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course,
Okay.
if that's what you want to do.
And, we could always go back on that and everything after we play around with it. But in that case...
Yeah, we'll retcon after we get the ancestors' answer.
Right. Alright. Now can we... Alright, now get rid of that again. We don't need that right now. Alright, get rid of your fighter. Get this thing back. So...
like, all you really
where
need
is it?
is level 4 or 3 fighter, because you're just looking for that lowered crit, right? TJ?
Yeah, he only needs level 3 fighter, really. For the increased crit range. And
4 gives you a
is-
feat.
or an ability.
4 does give him a feat, so...
Yeah. So...
Yeah.
That might be nice. Okay, so... You can cast Augury or Clairvoyance.
Yikes.
Without using spell. But it looks like you get both of them. So, what we'll do is we'll still plan on pausing here. And we can read up on what Augury and Clairvoyance gives you. And then we can figure out what it exactly it is that we want to have, that you want to cast, so that we can figure out what the answer is, I guess. And then if anyone else comes up with anything that you want to buy, let me know. In the meantime, if you have any thoughts on contacting the Admiral and how to do that, let me know.
I mean, I'm gonna let you know right now, My spell save went from 17 to 20, so it must have gone up to 18 at some point. So you're not gonna hear anything that I want.
Okay, got it. Because you got the file.
Yeah,
Right.
but
I got
on top of the core feat that we haven't managed to homebrew yet. I'm good for a while. I'll probably just buy potions. Why am I inspired?
Yeah, you might need a lot of potions. We might need to spend this gold that we've been holding.
Yeah.
What
I
gold?
just got my
Nothing?
gold.
What are you talking about? Mine was already spent. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's all spent on Drac all the time. All right. So, in that case, if no one has anything else,
Kevin, I'm really confused why I'm inspired right now.
Oh, I couldn't tell you that.
It was a reminder from like 2 weeks ago. You mentioned something, and he goes, "Oh, I didn't give you an inspiration then. Take it now." And I
Oh,
can't
it was
remember what it was.
for when I reminded him that I removed the mask during the anti-magic.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Right.
Okay.
Inspired.
What does inspiration give you? Advantage on one roll or reroll?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind
Inspired.
during my next intelligence fail.
Right.
Bound to happen.
So, yeah. Anything else that anyone has for tonight? Because otherwise we'll jump in.
Joe, I promise we're more chaotic than this normally.
Oh, this is fun.
Well, I mean, we had to get people in, and I had to get myself in. So things are starting to get
hyping you guys up a bit.
And then Tom, look what you did.
Sounds great.
As a person who just came back, what?
See?
Oh, we're talking shit, of course.
Yeah.
Always.
Well, that's fine. I mean, Kevin just needs a scapegoat at all times so he can just, like, dodge whatever blame he might have. I get it. It's fine.
Right. Why didn't I dodge?
Well,
I
all
did.
of our characters are normal, so we can't are up to date, so we can't blame Brian this time. So
Right.
you're up
That
next.
said- But that said, you know what, Kevin? It's never easy to, like, have, like, technical difficulties and then jump in. And tonight,
Yeah, you did great, dude.
You did. It was great. Like, I have to say, like,
Good job.
you were like, I've got all this stuff. I don't even understand what's happening. It's taking me this long, and you know what? Let's just roll with it. And good job. That was good.
Yeah, well, and then I had to restart and then still replace
no,
an
100%.
entire thing. And of course, this thing restarting is
You're
20
not
minutes.
giving I think the point that Tom's trying to give is
Brutal.
you're not giving yourself enough credit.
Oh, I give myself so much credit.
So
Oh.
All right, take it away. We take it back.
we take
You
it
get
back.
no credit.
It's like
I-
anytime.
no extra
anytime
credit, I don't need it.
you're responsible
And
for-
all your
I'm already
friends, we're
acing.
gonna fuck him up.
anytime you're responsible for a session, it's everything, right? Like it's never just like, oh, it's the sound, oh, it's the mood, oh, it's the story, oh, it's all the stuff. And so, like, I think we're all saying a bunch of punches got thrown, and you were like, but hey, let's have a story, and we still were able to have a story, and that's pretty fun. So.
Absolutely. It's what I...
The Axe
what I aim
brothers
for.
were reunited with their long-lost brother.
Right?
Quite.
And Harbor's got a bunch of alimony to pay.
Well, hopefully the property we're about to be gifted is worth a lot, and you can just cash it in and sell it, and we'll go from there. So,
Whose name is this being...
yeah,
Is
whose
on
name
the
is this
deed.
being granted to? It's definitely happening.
He immediately sells it. And it's like, we got our reward. Wait,
No,
why isn't the key working?
Wait.
And then-
He immediately takes a balloon mortgage and tells no one about it, and then dies early. Yeah, great. Yeah. Oh shit, that was something I had to deal with in life already. So never mind.
Also, I did start up
Is that like from Up?
No,
a
no.
new group
So-
chat with
so
Joe's number
apparently-
added into it.
So apparently,
Okay,
like,
cool.
In the 80s and the 90s, before like the whole like, recession and everything that happened, some financial expert asshole came up with this idea of a balloon mortgage, which is okay. So you take a mortgage for like whatever amount, probably way more than you should, and the first like 10 years, you only have to pay like pennies on the dollar. Like you just do this, and then the last like 10 years or 5 years or whatever it is, you have to pay like literally a third of the amount, each amount. And my grandfather like got into real financial straits, took one of these loans out, told no one about it, and then died. And then when we're like, okay, well, let's figure out his assets and we'll figure all this shit and do whatever, the bank was like, oh, and by the way, we're going to foreclose on this house if you don't come up with this giant sum of money in the next 3 years. Good luck, everybody. Thanks, bye. So, balloon mortgages.
Sounds like my student loans.
Yeah, well, no. Balloon
Yeah.
mortgages, not the thing to leave your family with. Just more heads up about life. That's all. That's what I bring.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sounds fun.
Anyways,
Yeah. So things went
and-
well.
yes, and as an update, as far as I can tell, no one has run down the stairs and told me that I have to bring my 75-year-old mom to the hospital for food poisoning tonight. So maybe we're past what we started with
Nice.
tonight. So yeah, nice.
Okay. So not having been here, I'm
you
like,
missed out on some stuff.
what?
Yeah, missed out on some stuff. So
His mom got food poisoning. Little T's mad at him because they didn't have pizza night.
yeah, that's basically a good summation. My mom drove up. We go to this thing every year where they
Poison your food.
where they poison your food, and we're like, it won't be us
I
this year.
don't know
right?
why we keep going every year.
Right, wait. By the way, if that was a thing, I think I'd be like, shit, we lost this year. But so many times we've won before.
No, when they poison your food, you win. Come on.
Right.
But we like there's a thing up here at the in Booth Bay Harbor that they have botanical gardens. They like thousands of people come and string lights, and they do this whole thing, and it's really cool. Like it's the first time I was invited to this with like my wife's family. I was like, this is stupid. Why are we gonna do this? And I went. This is amazing. Like people have put so much effort into this. This is really cool. And every year it is very cool. And this year my mom was coming up again to come do it, and we went out to dinner before, and she was served something that was not cool, and led to some food poisoning, the fallout from food poisoning. And so rather than leave her alone, I stayed with her while everybody went toward the gardens and came back, and we made it back home. And right as the game started, I had just put her to bed, and we had tucked Tarn in, and I was like, man, tonight, not exactly the energy I thought I was bringing to this. And then you were gone for like an hour and a half, so that was that.
Right.
To be fair, I'm a little over on energy because I've been trying to get Joe to play D&D for like 3 years now, and it finally happened. So,
Well, congrats, good job.
Right. And a welcome.
Yeah, hopefully he's not going to come back to you and be like, yeah, I listened and it was, but also no, they're not.
That
very-
Hal guy,
That Hal
just
guy,
can't.
fuck him. You know what? No, that Harbor guy. He came out and he was clearly the leader, and he never said anything. So fuck him.
I may be.
nah, he's definitely come back and be like, that rat guy's a fucking piece of shit.
Right.
Well, however it plays out. But
Want the monkey.
Still
Monkey.
I
Sing.
I just remember when I grabbed somebody from like a different game I was playing, and I was like, hey, you should come play in the Halloween special I'm running. And he was like, yeah, absolutely. And then Brandon's like, who the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you from? And why does your mother know my name? And he's like,
And then-
your mother doesn't know my name. And he's like, your fucking mother knows my name. And I was like, what's happening? Everybody take a deep breath. Like, what's happening right now?
And then
This is
15 minutes later, he
Really
was
fucking
gone.
drunk that night.
And then he was like, bye, everybody. And then
No,
my buddy,
he
my
did
buddy
not
from
say
the-
bye. He just wasn't
He didn't
there.
have- yeah. No, well, and then I think it was maybe like 3 or 4 days later, my buddy's like, you play with some really chaotic people. I don't think I want to play with them anymore. I was like, that's fine.
No, because remember,
Totally fine.
he joined Tomb.
He joined Pirates.
No,
for
he
a
did.
bit.
He came into Tomb, and then that was it. He was like, you're all a little fucked, and you're all fucked. You're all fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fair. But
I mean, call it for what it is. For sure.
but
This is no release.
no, the other guy who played was Eddie.
Yeah, my friend Eddie and Taylor. He joined. I'm not the one shot.
Okay. Yeah.
Taylor joined when you guys were fighting the huge dick demon thing, and then
What was the one where,
start too, but okay.
and then
what was-
Eddie joined this one.
Yeah.
And only showed up for a bit, and then that was when we put on the orchestra for my maybe kids to
Right.
appreciate. And
Right.
And then he's
It
like,
was
"I don't
it was
know
a
what you're
weird
doing,
time to join.
and I know you, and I'm like, yeah, I know that I did this. I'm like, it's not usually like this, but yeah, he was like, no, it's good.
Wasn't he the one that ended up doing YouTube full time?
He was
His
doing.
channel blew up?
He jumped into YouTube. He had a successful video that blew up. Then he was doing streaming, and that was pretty decent. And he still has like the community up, but he hasn't been posting as much. He's trying to get
Yeah,
bigger into
it's
music.
rough.
Yeah. So he'll play like instruments on streams, but rarely now. He's not consistent about it anymore.
I recently had a chance to like play Catan with Sarah in front of Tarn. To be like, Tarn, what do you think about this game? She was like, this game's dumb. I mean, like, just buy all the sheep. It's all set. Just buy all the sheep.
She knows.
And
She
I was like,
figured it out.
oh, you're
I mean,
not
to be fair,
wrong.
when
You are
I was her age,
1000% not
I thought
wrong.
Catan was dumb.
But also she's just like, yeah, I just don't want to keep doing this. And I was like, well, then leave the room. And she's like, I don't want to leave the room. I want to see what happens next.
No, you
Like,
stop
okay.
doing this.
Yeah. and then for Christmas,
We
one
got
of
her
the
Catan.
things- no, I did not. No, I didn't.
We got her Catan Junior.
We have it. No, and I didn't do that either. By the way, Hero Kids, Kevin, we should have played Hero Kids when you came up.
You mean
for-
Heroescape?
No,
No,
Hero
we did
Kids
play
is
Heroescape.
Played.
Okay.
No, we did that a different night. But Hero
Yes.
Kids was the game that I bought for her. I think it was last Christmas that we played throughout the year before the brewery closed. But anyway, sorry. I bought her.
Early
Uno.
closed last year, so around this time last year, so it was last year.
Yeah. So we played. I bought her Uno, and she's like, "Dad, I don't like this. I don't know these cards and whatever." And now she has turned into like an Uno fucking behemoth, where she's just like, "Dad, draw 2. Oh, skip you. Oh, reverse. Oh, I'm done. Oh, Dad, I won. Dad, how do you feel right now? This one."
See,
And I'm
see,
like, "Are
that's
you
when-
fucking serious?"
That's when you go. That's when you go. You didn't say Uno, draw 4.
No, I've nailed her on that like 2 times, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't." Yeah, but what I will say is that I have a question. Like, everyone has played Uno. Wasn't there a rule in like,
so
like
you know
clearly,
Uno.
clearly, like new Uno has its own setup, and I'm trying to like abide by it as she learns it. But wasn't there a
Fucking
rule in
rules.
Uno
They're
that like,
house rules.
well, yeah, no, but wasn't there a rule in Uno that like, if the number that was played down, like let's say a 2, like a green 2 is played down, and
And
you
you
had
play
like,
blue 2.
and you had like 3 of the same color, you could play it at the same time. Was that
No.
like just?
No.
Was that no?
No,
No,
you're
no,
thinking
no.
Kings.
No one plays real Uno.
I mean, I feel like
You're
Well,
right.
but here's the thing: is new Uno, like if you buy a pack of Uno cards, it comes with a card that says, "Oh, play this," and it says you have to reshuffle everyone's hand and give it back out. And I'm like,
That's
no,
dumb.
no one's fucking doing that. And then it's like, oh, here's 3 cards you can write your own rules on. I'm like, no, we're not. We are
Those
not
are
fucking
going in
doing
the
that
trash.
either. Oh, and by the way, a draw 4, you can then play. I always thought a draw 4 was like the
What?
biggest fuck you. You draw 4 and you're stuck and it passes to the next person. But apparently
Yeah.
the new rules are draw 4, but you can now play a card if you want.
Not in my house.
Not my house.
A 10.
Those might not be the new rules. Those might be the old rules that no one played by.
No one paid attention to. That's fair. The only
'Cause, like-
one that
Yeah.
really is sticking is I always thought there was something about the numbers that if you had like multiple of the same, you could throw them down as like an FU to the next person. But
No.
if,
No,
like,
so
No,
if you have
that was
multiple of the
people being
same,
done with the game.
and they were different colors, and say somebody else throws down, and you can just have like a little card war. But I've never heard of putting down multiple of the same numbers at a
Yeah.
time.
no, it's
That's
fair.
what
It's fair.
people
Like
told
I
Tom
may
when
just
he
be
was the Uno
remembering other
monster.
games, but yeah.
Right. No, you can play down like 4 of them if you have them. Is that true?
Played Uno.
Yup.
Yeah, like that's what I thought. Like if you had like 4 2s and like
Since
the
when?
person in front of you played the 2, you could drop all the 2s or something
Yeah.
like that.
No, you were just told that as a kid so that you could finish the game quicker.
That might be it. I mean, 1,000% that might be
Fair
it.
enough.
Maybe that's what I write on that fucking bonus card thing or whatever. But all right. But if that's not the case, like honestly, I don't want to set Tarn up to no rules that aren't rules, so I'm not doing it on purpose. But I thought that there was something about the numbers that you could do that with, but whatever.
Officially,
The only house rule you need is draw 4, skip your turn.
nope.
Actually,
You need to have
That's the actual rule.
you need to have draw 2 stack.
well, so here's the thing:
thought
is
they did.
per
No,
the rules,
you can't play a draw 2
means-
on a draw 2.
Well, here's
Really?
the thing. Wait. A draw 2 means that it skips the person's turn, as opposed to a wild or a draw 4. Draw 2
Right.
is it only skips. So if you draw 2 on someone, say like blue draw 2, and they have to draw 2 cards, their turn is skipped. So effectively, you
Right.
should be able to play another draw 2 because their turn has now been passed.
No, so what I'm saying is you can't play another draw 2 on top of that. Is
Why?
the official ruling.
The official,
Really?
Well,
I
the
gotta
official
everyone-
ruling's dumb.
That's
everyone
That's-
has collectively done community patch notes for
right, exactly.
Everyone's like,
Like-
no, yes, no.
When
The
fuck
council
did they
has
come up
made a
with these
ruling.
these
The council
fucking-
has ruled. Yes.
When did they
Oh,
come up with
shit.
these politically correct rules?
Well, it was this is
I
what
don't
was
think they're
crazy was
politically
I-
correct.
like,
If
as I was-
everyone
I was-
I think
disagrees.
they are.
as I was doing Christmas shopping, I was like, oh man, Uno, like that's gonna give us a break between like fucking like what is it? We have Sushi Go, which Sarah loves but Turn hates, and we have it's like Frozen Queens or something. Which, by the way, the next time we all get together, I'll bring this game. You'll love it. It's the stupidest game, but it's very fun. But Sarah's like, I'm so done with this. So I'm like, let's find something else. Like, what else can we do? And one of the games that a friend of mine showed me recently is called Dutch Blitz, which if you don't know about, super fun card game, and like just very fast, they're very blitzy, one might say, aka Dutch.
You know
Blitz.
what game I need to bring the next time you're around, Tom? Debatable. You'd love Debatable.
Debateful? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Debatable.
Debatable. Tarn got a new game for Christmas called Chicken or Cheetah. If you haven't played it, it's basically like a very family-friendly version of Apples to Apples / Cards Against Humanity. There's a deck
Right.
of questions, and then you put the animal out that you think. So it's like, what animal would beat up a T-Rex? So you look at your hand and put it out there, and then you get to argue as to why. What animal would be the best to snuggle? And then you put your animal out there and you get to argue as to why, and then the judge says, okay. When I played with my family, everything was cool except my sister was like, I will give a one-word answer, and when I'm the judge, will always give your daughter the point. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, stop cheating. Like, give real answers and real... And she's like, your daughter wins again. That's what happens. God damn it, Joanna. But anyways, yeah, things to think about. Fun things.
Yeah.
But debatable is basically there's a topic and somebody picks a topic and then picks 2 other people to debate on that topic, and they have to add like certain things into their argument. I remember the first time that we played it at Kevin's, and fucking Eric made me defend why piracy's bad when he knows that I'm fucking I'm pro piracy.
That's cool.
I won the debate though.
Well,
somehow.
That's awesome.
It's because it's the better stance, obviously, according to you.
I mean, once I won, I was like, no, everything I said was a lie. Pirate your shit. Because that's the truth. At least in the animation industry. Anyway.
Your old Chromebook, I can't pirate shit.
Well, that's what you get for having a Chromebook.
It was a gift.
Well, if it's free, it's for me. I can't blame you there.
Alright, gents. I'm backing out, signing out.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock.
Absolutely.
Joe, you have work tomorrow.
All right. That sounds good. Later, guys.
Later.
Later.
But